alliance with Caesar. Cleopatra and Caesar became lovers, and with his military backing, she defeated Ptolemy XIII's forces in the Battle of the Nile 47 BCE. Ptolemy drowned, and Cleopatra was restored as queen, now with her even younger brother Ptolemy XIV. Around this time, she gave birth to Caesarion Ptolemy XV, whom she claimed was Caesar's son. The paternity was never confirmed, but it bolstered her political image as a bridge between Egypt and Rome in 46 BCE. Cleopatra visited Rome with Caesarion and Ptolemy XIV, staying in Caesar's villa. Her presence scandalized Roman elites, who saw her as a foreign seductress threatening their republic. Caesar's assassination in 44 BC forced her to return to Egypt. Soon after, Ptolemy XIV died, likely poisoned by Cleopatra, clearing the way for her to rule with Caesarion as co-regent. Partnership with Mark Antony. With Rome descending into civil war, Cleopatra aligned herself with Mark Antony, one of the triumvirs ruling Rome alongside Octavian, later Augustus. In 41 BCE, she met Antony arriving on a lavish barge dressed as Aphrodite, according to Plutarch. Their relationship was both romantic and strategic. Antony needed Egypt's wealth and grain to fund his campaigns, while Cleopatra needed Roman protection to maintain her throne and expand her influence. They became partners, producing 3 children, twins Alexander, Helios, and Cleopatra Selene II, and later Ptolemy. Antony granted Cleopatra territories like Cyprus and parts of the Levant, strengthening her position but angering Rome, where Octavian used the alliance to paint Antony as a traitor enthralled by an Eastern queen. The donations of Alexandria in 34 BC, where Antony declared Cleopatra Queen of Kings and assigned Roman territories to her children, was a propaganda disaster in Rome. Downfall and death declared war on Cleopatra in 32 BC, framing it as a campaign against a foreign threat to avoid alienating Antony's supporters. The decisive Battle of Actium in 31 BCE saw Octavian's navy crush Antony and Cleopatra's forces. The couple fled to Alexandria, where Antony committed suicide in 30 BC after hearing false reports of Cleopatra's death. Cleopatra, hoping to negotiate terms with Octavian, held out briefly but was captured. Ancient sources, primarily Roman ones like Plutarch and Cassius Dio, claim she died by suicide in August 30th BC, likely by poisoning or an asp bite, though the snake story may be symbolic propaganda to exoticize her demise. Modern scholars debate whether she chose death to avoid being paraded in Octavian's triumph, or if Octavian had her killed to eliminate a rival. Caesarion was executed, but her children with Antony were spared and raised in Rome. Legacy: Cleopatra ruled for 21 years, maintaining Egypt's independence in a Rome world through sheer political skill. She was a master of self-presentation, casting herself as Isis incarnate to her subjects and a cultured Greeks, Stoic.